Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Gerel. Today we're just going to be chit-chatting a little bit about how it has been during this quarantine months or quarantine time with my children, as well as I am expecting. I know that this video might not be for everyone, but I do want to share a little bit of my thoughts, especially when it comes to being pregnant and being on quarantine and just living this kind of life nowadays. It's a little hectic, but yeah, let's go ahead and get into the video. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. You can also click on the little bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's get on to the video. All right guys, so just a little update on my pregnancy as well as my family quarantine, what I'm doing, what have I been up to, and all of that. It might not interest a lot of people, but I definitely wanted to just update you guys and also let you guys know of my plans in the future and what is going to happen with my channel, which is super important. So let's go ahead and get started with the first thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's how has it been with the kids at home, being pregnant in quarantine? It has been a journey. It has been a little bit of a roller coaster, to tell you the truth. I do live here in Florida, and now we are on phase 1. So in the beginning, my husband and I, we were a little worried, but then when we just kept on seeing the news and seeing what was exactly happening, that more and more people were getting infected and all of that, it was just really nerve-wracking. My husband fortunately actually took that week off because we were planning on going on a vacation. Obviously that got canceled really quick. We were only going to go to the Key West because I was pregnant, so we didn't want to go to a cruise. That's usually what we do, but we end up just staying at home. We got our money refunded, of course, because the resort was actually closed down. That was during the time that everything was still open, but they hadn't really shut down anything just yet. A couple of days before our vacation, and the hotel actually giving us our refund, the Keys completely closed down their highways. No tourists could actually come in and out of the Keys. So of course we got our money back from the resort that we were going to be going to. So that was our spring. That was for during the springtime for my kids, as well as school shut down. It has been a journey and a half. Just to get adjusted to school for me and my children. My daughter does really well. She's very independent. She's 9 years old. My son was really sad that school was over. He kept on saying that he missed school. I wish that I can go back to school. So that was like really heartbreaking. At the same time, me trying to learn the system of how to teach him and how to make sure that we're not falling back, make sure that we are, like the school is helping us. So it was a whole thing, and that was very stressful, of course, while being pregnant. So and all I wanted to do was just like, I wanted to cry. So we did cry, of course, because we all did. The three of us, my children and myself. My husband went back to work. We were worried about him all the time. Let me just finish with the crying. So it came to the breaking point where I was overwhelmed with everything that was happening. My belly was growing. I didn't have enough time to get things together and adjusted in my home. The baby shower was completely canceled. There was not going to be any baby shower anymore. So we needed to think about things that we needed for the baby. So with all of that, and my son just being really needing me to get it together for school, we broke down. Of course, it was like a crying. It was a day of full tears, and until we were done crying, and you kind of have to just get up and say, all right, let's get it done, because it has to be done. We are not going to go back to school. They're not going to go back to school. So we need to get it adjusted. So after 6 weeks of us doing this, finally my son is progressing on his own. He is being independent, and it is just, I've just seen him grow in front of me has been so amazing and so gratifying that I cannot express how much joy I have inside of me to see him being independent, not to need me to read everything to him or to follow the instructions. Like, he already understands that instructions are definitely so important, especially during this time that he has to do so much reading at 7 years old. You can only imagine. Now, in regards of my husband, him going back to work after a week, it was really scary, because even though he doesn't get in contact with a lot of people, he does still have to have meetings with certain clients, and it was just really nerve-wracking if they weren't wearing their masks, they weren't taken seriously, because at the beginning people weren't really taking things seriously. But thankfully everybody is really nice and healthy. So baby shower got canceled, and I decided to just add a list of things that I needed for Amazon, and little by little I have been getting so many things for my child that I'm just like missing a couple of things, which is like super nothing. We already have all the big stuff for my child. Thankfully we have everything that we need. And I'm just really thankful. But in the midst of all of this, we have only 3 bedrooms, so we have to order furniture for my children, because they're going to be moving in together, my daughter and my son. My daughter is super devastated for that change, but at the same time she understands, and she is a big girl, and she is definitely helping mommy to make that good decision of just being part of the family and taking one for the family until baby is about 3.5 years old, and she can go ahead and move back to her room. Until then, she understands that the baby has to have its own room, because they have to go to sleep. My son and my daughter, they have the same schedule. We've always had them in a schedule. They have the same schedule, and I cannot have them separated, and then the baby is going to be crying, and then everybody was waking up. So the best thing that we had to do was just put them together. So we had to order furniture. When the furniture got here, it was like super huge, and it did not fit in the room. It was just a little too big, so we had to reorder some parts. It was just such a chaos moment, and I was just like, what's happening right now? So unfortunately, the bedroom that I wanted originally for them did not fit in that room, but we ordered the right stuff, and now we have the right furniture for them. So their room is almost done. I'm just missing a curtain for the closet, and that's it. I had the old style kind of mirrors, doors for the closets, and I took those off because I just don't want any kind of mirrors in my kids' rooms anymore. So I'm doing curtains for now until they get a little bit bigger and we can put doors back again, or if we don't stay here, then it's whatever. By the way, I do have a video on the before and after that I'm definitely going to share with you guys, because it's just so crazy how everything was all over the place, and I was just going nuts. So the baby's room is actually coming along really nicely. I decided to keep my son's old bed for my husband, because the baby is going to be sleeping in my room for at least 3 months, or that's what I'm thinking, in the bassinet. So if my husband needs to get some rest or anything like that, at least he has a bed in the baby's room. So we already have a crib, changing table, everything. Or if I need to go over there once the baby actually transition into his room, then I can just go to his room and sleep there or breastfeed or whatever. I'm running out of breath. So yeah, that's it for the update on the quarantine and all of that. Now in regards of me, I am 33 weeks pregnant right now. I already have 2 C-sections with my children. I'm going to have my 3rd one. I already know the date that I'm going to have my C-section, but I don't want to say it yet because just in case things change, I don't want anybody stressing me out, counting the days for me or anything like that. But so far the doctor said that if nothing changes, then that's going to be the day. I am really super excited for this baby. I'm just really nervous because I don't want to get sick. I don't want my baby to get sick. So whenever I have to go to any doctor's appointment, I have to wear a mask, and just the thought of someone having, you know, being infected or just getting me sick, like, it's just but I try not to think about it so much. So, I mean, that's all you can do, right? You just try to do your best and wear a mask, sanitize, clean, wash your hands, and all of that all the time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm doing well. I have energy. I have been nesting like crazy. I clean, I organize, I reorganize, and I organize what I already organized because for some reason I need to start organizing everything. And I am trying to see if I can get like a slow cooker. No, not trying to see. I am going to get a slow cooker because I need to prep meals for my children, for my husband, for myself. And yeah, super hectic, but this is my update for you guys. I am doing well. For all of you guys that have been asking how I'm doing, how come you're missing YouTube, how come you're not filming anymore, those messages, I do really appreciate it, and thank you so much for your concern. I really truly appreciate that, you know, you are worried about me, or that you get happy to see me when I actually upload a video. But yeah, it's been really busy. It is really difficult for me to film a whole entire makeup look, because I used to do that while my kids were in school during the morning time, but now they are with me all the time. And the last video that I did, I can hear all the noises, and I know that you guys understand, and I know that you guys don't expect perfection because no one is perfect. But at the same time, it's just like, I wish that I can just, I don't know, do it a little bit more professional and not so much noise on the background. But that is just not something that I'm gonna be able to do. That is not my life right now. My life is just super busy with my children. They need me, they scream, they play. And yeah, and if you hear the noise in the background and it bothers you, and I do apologize for that, but that is how it's going to have to be from now on, especially if I want to continue on doing this, which I totally do, because YouTube is definitely something that I love doing. And doing this right now, I think this is like my first talk video with nothing to show you. Like, I'm not putting on makeup or anything like that. I don't know how well this video is gonna do, or it doesn't matter, but I just wanted to let all of you know what is going to change. So once again, I am going to try to film, but if you hear noise in the background, I hope that you don't mind. I'm going to try to film as well more talking videos like this, or like getting to know me, or challenges or something like that, just because those are easier. Tutorials weren't doing that well in my channel, but I know some of you really like it, and I do enjoy doing them as well. But I am going to continue on reviewing products. Of course, this is my makeup channel. If this video does well, or if anybody is really interested in like updates with my family or anything like that, I think I'm gonna keep it on this channel. If not, I can probably create a new channel, like a family channel. Like, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself on doing a family channel and like vlogging or anything like that, because that's just too much. It's just me. But I am going to update you guys in the future. But for right now, I think I'm just gonna keep this kind of videos in this channel. So if you are interested in makeup, you got it. If you're interested in hearing people talk, you got it. If you are interested in people, what they have to say about their pregnancy, their kids, and all of that, you got it. So you guys, that's it for the update. I hope that you enjoyed this video and enjoyed the little update and me talking a whole lot. By the way, this makeup, the details is going to be on my Instagram. I try to put it over here in the description area if I do not forget, but you will definitely see it on Instagram. So yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I will see you next time. You guys want to see the belly? Can you guys see it? All right, guys. So here is the belly. The belly is big. 33 weeks, baby. 33 weeks. Bye.